Hey everybody, this is Britt with Vine Dresser Lawn and Landscape. We had a client call in the other day about cicada killers flying around her lawn, and so we're going to go over the cicada wasp killer. This is an article from NC State, and we're going to look at description, what they look like, their pest status, the biology of the cicada killer, damage, what kind of damage they do, and then we're going to look at some cultural and chemical controls for the cicada wasp killer. So the cicada killer is a wasp. We're going to primarily see it in the summer. It's 1/8 to 2 inches long. It's one of the largest wasp species in North America. It has a rust-colored head, thorax, and wings with orange legs and a black and yellow striped abdomen. They're going to look like yellow jackets or other hornets and wasps. And you can see there with the black and yellow on the abdomen and the orange legs. The males tend to be smaller than the female. Their pest status. So they're considered beneficial as they feed on cicadas, which are injurious to young trees. However, they do make a loud buzzing noise. That's to intimidate the predators that might be near the burrow, but it can be frightening. Male wasps will also defend the burrows by dive bombing anything perceived as a threat, but will not sting. So they might fly at you if you are messing with their holes. The females will sting, but only when mishandled. The biology. Okay, so you can see here these little piles of dirt. And so the male and the female will mate, and then soon after they mate, the male will die off. The females will burrow holes in the ground, and they can be up to 4 feet deep, and then she'll have 20 chambers off of this one burrow. And so what she does is she flies out and she will sting a cicada and paralyze it, bring it back to the burrow, put it in a chamber, and then lay an egg on top of that cicada. Once the egg hatches, the baby comes out and it feeds off that cicada. And so the whole point of them killing cicadas is to feed their young. As far as damage goes to your turf, you're just going to see unsightly mounds of dirt. And then also it can be a little scary to just see a whole bunch of bees flying and the loud noises that they're making. As far as cultural control goes, NC State suggests that they're beneficial insects, so you don't really need to kill them, but that they do not like water, so regular irrigation will probably keep them off your turf and off your lawn. Also, a healthy, lush, full lawn will keep them out of your lawn. The females typically look for bare soil surfaces in which to dig burrows. So if you're on a fertilization weed control program and you got a healthy stand of turf, they're probably not going to be in your lawn anyway because they like bare spots. But if you want to control them, here's some chemical methods. Sevin Dust and Pyrethroids are going to be your best insecticides for it. And I would say there's 3 ways to control. I mean, there's more, but here's 3 options you can do to control the cicada killer. And the first one is Sevin Dust. And so what you're going to do is, this is Sevin Dust. The active ingredient is bifenthrin. And what you're going to do is you're going to just sprinkle the dust around the holes and inside the holes, and as the bees fly in and out, they're going to get the dust on them and it will hopefully kill them. The second option is you can, about 8, 9 in the morning, once the bees become active, you find the holes. Once the bees become active, 8, 9 in the morning, you can get you a can of hornet or wasp spray and sit out, stake out, wait for them to come out the hole, and then just actually kill each individual wasp with the wasp spray. Or the third option is just to get on a routine insecticide program for your whole turf, your whole lawn. And this here is, let me get Cutter Backyard Bug Control. And so it is labeled for both bees, wasp, or for bees, wasp, and cicadas. It's labeled for bees, wasp, and cicada, and this will give you up to 12 weeks control in your turf. And you just attach this to there it is, you attach this to the hose, to your garden hose, and then you just walk the whole length of the turf and get full coverage of the turf. And this one bottle will cover up to 5,000 square feet. So that's a look at the at cicada wasp killer. We looked at when they come in, we looked at why they come in, we looked at both cultural and chemical controls. I hope this helps. If we can help you out in any way, let us know.